Hi, my name is Joe Sealander. I'm one of the inspectors with the Metro HRA. This year, the Metro HRA is required to update the way we inspect units. We want to provide a brief overview of the regulatory changes so you have a better understanding of what to expect after implementation. On May 11, 2023, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, published new national standards called NSPIRE. The NSPIRE rules replace the current HQS, or Housing Quality Inspection standards. This means that the Metro HRA will be required to use NSPIRE standards to pass or fail inspections. NSPIRE strengthens HUD's physical condition standards. These standards also align and consolidate the inspection regulations used to evaluate multiple HUD programs. NSPIRE rules ensure that residents living in HUD-funded housing have safe, habitable dwellings. The inspection process you're familiar with will largely remain the same. This presentation on the new NSPIRE standards highlights only the upcoming changes. The Metro HRA will implement NSPIRE inspection standards effective October 1st, 2024. NSPIRE has updated the way we are required to conduct inspections in each area. There are 3 NSPIRE inspectable areas: the individual unit, inside the property, and outside on the property. Let's break down each one so you can become familiar with the changes. HUD refers to a unit as the interior components of an individual unit. Unit inspections using the new NSPIRE standards will have different criteria than past inspections that use the housing quality standards. NSPIRE requires smoke detectors in every bedroom. HRA inspectors will be required to fail a unit as a 24-hour fail if not in compliance. Outlets must be grounded. If an outlet is within 6 feet of a water source, it needs to be a ground fault interrupter, or GFI outlet. Any sharp edges that can puncture or cut must be repaired or covered. There may not be any obstructions covering egress windows if the unit is located on the 3rd floor or below. NSPIRE allows no more than 10% of countertops to be deteriorated or falling apart. Sprinkler assemblies cannot have obstructions within 18 inches. NSPIRE reduces both interior and exterior tripping hazards to 3/4 inch or greater vertical separation or 2 inches or greater horizontal separation. Examples include, but are not limited to, cracks in flooring, property sidewalks, and driveways. Fire extinguisher pressure gauges must be functional and within the correct pressure zone. The Metro HRA will be required to fail the inspection if the service tag is missing, illegible, expired, or damaged. This rule does not apply to tenant-owned fire extinguishers. HUD refers to the inside as the common areas and building systems of a property that can generally be found within the building interior but are not inside a specific unit. Inside inspections using NSPIRE standards have different criteria than prior inspections that use the housing quality standards. Trash chutes must self-close and cannot be clogged. Auxiliary lights must be in working order. All elevators must be functional. All lit exit signs must be illuminated. HUD refers to the outside as building site, building exterior components, and any building systems located outside of the building or unit. Outside inspections using NSPIRE standards have different criteria than prior inspections that use the housing quality standards. Potholes cannot be more than 4 inches deep or greater than 1 square foot in size. Gutters cannot be clogged, damaged, or missing components. Fences must be secure around any areas such as swimming pools and playgrounds. NSPIRE standards allow no more than 20% deficiency in any fencing section. All gates must latch and all posts must be secure and in proper working order. This means posts cannot be falling, leaning, or unstable. Ramps longer than 6 feet require handrails on both sides. Cracks in the foundation must not be more than 1/4 inch wide or 12 inches long. The building foundation cannot have any exposed rebar or evidence of ponding water. Garage doors cannot have any holes that open to the outside, no matter the size. Retaining walls must be intact. They cannot be leaning or collapsed. Lead-based paint must be stabilized. Any evidence of chipping, cracking, or peeling paint greater than 20 square feet on the exterior of the unit will not be compliant with NSPIRE standards. Some inspection items pose a particular danger to tenants if they are not working properly. These items must be fixed within 24 hours of the failed inspection. They are called 24-hour fail items. The NSPIRE standards update what those 24-hour fail items are. The Metro HRA will be required to fail units if they are not in compliance with the following. Smoke alarms are required in each bedroom. Please be aware that all smoke alarms must either be hardwired or have encased tamper-resistant 10-year sealed batteries, effective January 1st, 2025. In preparation for NSPIRE implementation, the Metro HRA recommends that you monitor existing smoke alarms and replace as needed. Dryer vents must not be missing, damaged, or crushed. Fire doors must be labeled inside the unit or in the common areas. Egress windows must not be obstructed. Exit signs cannot be damaged, obstructed, or missing if there is evidence it was installed. Fire escapes cannot be unsafe, damaged, or missing. Fire extinguishers cannot be missing, improperly charged, missing service tags, or expired. Flammable items cannot be located within 3 feet of a combustible appliance. Examples include, but are not limited to, water heaters or furnaces. Guardrails cannot be missing or be damaged. They must function properly and be at least 30 inches high. Inspection covers cannot be missing on fuel-burning appliances. Examples include, but are not limited to, water heaters and furnaces. Fuel-burning appliances must have a gas valve shutoff. If a mold-like substance is discovered in excess of 9 square feet in any room, the issue will need to be remedied. Sprinkler systems must not be damaged, corroded, or missing. The cover plate must not be glued or missing, and no obstructions within 18 inches of the sprinkler head are allowed. The foundation or structural system of the building must be sound. Call for aid systems must be in working order. Please note, these 24-hour fail items are considered urgent. Payments will stop and will be prorated based on when the fail item is fixed. You can find and download the NSPIRE standards and resources for landlord and property owners on HUD's website. These NSPIRE updates focus on the continued health and safety of tenants, and we know there's a lot to learn. The HRA staff have been participating in conversations and trainings at the federal, state, and local level, and we are committed to your success. If you have questions about these updates, any HRA staff will be available to assist you. Thank you for your continued partnership.